Welcome to Alabama Care, everybody. Today I have with me my co-host John Wood and Weedon Dorough, who is the Ability Program Coordinator for the YMCA. And today we're going to be talking about Field of Dreams and some other events that are going on. Let me pull up the stream real quick. Okay, so the first question that I have for you is, how long have you been with the YMCA?
I've been with the Y for 4 years. The first 2 years I was part time, and the last 2 years I have been full time.
Gotcha. I think the next question was yours, John.
Oh, what is your position?
Yeah.
I'm the Abilities Program Coordinator. Any special needs programs that go on at the YMCA in Prattville, I'm over them. And we say ability because my motto is abilities outweigh disabilities.
Amen to that.
Motto. I like that.
There.
Let's see. So, how did you hear about that position?
I was friends and I had a coworker that was a coach of the team. They had been coaching since it started back in 2015. And they asked me if I wanted to coach. And I said, yeah, I'd love to. So I came out and volunteered for a year. And then it led into me coaching full time. It was still a volunteer position. And then it just kind of fell in my lap because me and Keith Cantrell got along good, and I had a lot of ideas, and so they offered me a position. There was not an ability program coordinator at the Y, so we've made the position so that I can grow all the programs.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the day camps, and are there any requirements to be in them?
Okay, yes. So there's no day camps around here for people with special needs. There's just nothing. So we are starting this year. It's called Camp Able. It'll be through the YMCA, but held at Daniel Pratt Elementary School. It's for K through sixth graders. I will be taking one or two girls that have finished seventh grade, but just because of the disabilities, they will be fine in camp. And it's Mondays through Friday. We have a different theme every week, and it's 9 to 4 every day. Then there are some stipulations to come in. We can't have anybody that's like really violent or does self-harm. Just because of the space and the staff I'll have, we're limited on that. My goal is in the next 5 years to have an actual camp that can house K through the older, like I have one participant that's 66 years old, something that he could come to.
Right.
I would love to be able to offer it to all ages and all disabilities.
Awesome.
Very inclusive.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Okay. What about the sports clinics? And
sports clinics, I try to introduce a new sport every other month. So for like May, we have soccer. July, we'll have basketball. And right now, what I'm doing is 2 Friday nights a month for an hour. You can bring your child or your participant, and they stay for an hour. You can stay or you can leave. I have plenty of help there, volunteers, so you can leave them there. And we introduce the sport. So July's basketball, September is football and cheerleading, and November is going to be tennis. But I may be adding some things after some of the bans are lifted with COVID. I may be adding more sports and more clinics to this.
oh wow, that's actually pretty cool.
That actually is.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about
And
kickball and if they're? Go ahead.
yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say with the sports clinics, there's no limitations. Anybody can come. Ages 4 through, like I said, my oldest is 66. And For kickball, there's no limitations for that either. Even if you're in a wheelchair, we'll make it happen so you can kick the ball. If you can't kick it, then we will have like an extended bat. It's not a bat like a hockey puck, so you or golf
Right.
club, so you can kick it that way. But kickball will be June and July, and then we'll do it again in November and December. So, and to me, kickball's a little bit more fun. They don't have to use all the equipment, and they love it.
That's incredible.
You were saying something, John?
Oh no, I was asking the second or the next question, and then I was going to have you go on to it, talking about the Field of Dreams. Your turn.
Is it? Kickball. Field of Dreams.
I just did. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything
So the
about Field of
Field of
Dreams.
Dreams, yeah, it is. Everything that
my-
we do is in. Do what?
This is my favorite thing.
Oh, I know. I love Field of Dreams baseball. It is. We have a special needs field. It's a rubberized turf field. It's up behind the YMCA on McQueen Smith Road, and that's where we play baseball, kickball, most of our sports. Some of them we come in the gyms at the YMCA, but most of everything we do is at the field. But for our baseball games, like everybody gets a home run. Everybody's going to bat until they hit the ball. Some of them are going to try to get each other out, but for the most part, they're still going to run and still get their home run. It's just amazing watching them out there playing. I have one that was never supposed to walk, and he is actually running the bases this year. It's been awesome to watch him go from a walker 2 years ago to now he's actually walking the bases.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
I think we may have just kind of touched on this a little bit, but where are these activities located?
They're all located at the Prattville YMCA on McQueen Smith Road. The field's right behind the Y. We are the only YMCA in the Tri-County area. I don't know about the rest of Alabama, but I know in the Tri-County area that offers special needs programs. It's something that they started with the Field of Dreams. That the Field of Dreams is a branch of Miracle League, but we aren't Miracle League. I have to raise all the money for our field, but everything is done at RY.
I didn't know that. I thought Miracle
Yeah.
League and Field of Dreams was the
It's
same.
basically the same thing, but Miracle League has a person that raises the money for them, and they raise the money for all of the Miracle Leagues, and everybody pays dues. We're not part of that, so I raise all of the money each year for Field of Dreams, and we don't pay dues to the Miracle League.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think that we have actually gone over this a little bit too, but how would someone get in touch with you or anyone at the YMCA if they wanted to volunteer or for like Field of Dreams or any of the upcoming stuff?
All they need to do is give me a call or text or email. Do you want me to give my information now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. They can call me direct on my cell phone. I give that out and it's on all the flyers. It's 334-558-1367. You can call me or text me. You can send me a message on Facebook. I'm on Facebook under June Dorough, or you can go to the Prattville YMCA Field of Dreams page, and I monitor that page, so you can send me a message on there, or you can email me at jdorough@prattvilleymca.org. Or you can call one of the Ys and they'll get you in touch with me.
You said ymca.org, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was writing all that stuff down.
Here's quite a good question for you. What draws you to the YMCA?
I love the Y. I love the atmosphere. The core values is what drew me to the Y. The respect, responsibility, honesty, and caring, and that we stick to those.
Hmm.
And it's just, if you have morals, going to the Y and working at the Y, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's best answer I could ever hear. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm adding a question from
Okay.
what do you have any like specific stories about like Field of Dreams or any of the activities?
Um,
Like any
Let me see.
memorable?
I have a million. I will say that the one I was talking about, his name is Tanner, and he was in a walker and sitting down in his walker when I first met him. And it's like every season he got a little better and a little better to where now he is walking the bases. Mom usually follows behind him to make sure, but he's walking them by himself. And he just had surgery on both ankles right before Christmas. But he's still out there walking them every
He's
day.
still walking? Wow.
Yes, and I have a 66-year-old that plays. He
Mm-hmm.
runs the bases, runs them, holds his pants up the whole time, but runs them. He is awesome. We call him the Papaw of the Field of Dreams, and we also call him Boss Hog because he's very bossy. But they're just all a lot of fun, and they have different personalities. And I nickname most of them because I announce most of the games. And I mean, we pick on each other, and we play music the whole time. We have concessions, and we just have fun with it. It's just really fun, a lot of fun, and extremely heartwarming.
So, who can volunteer for the Y, and are there requirements to be able to volunteer?
There are some requirements. I'm kind of funny about who's around the kids. Like if somebody comes to the field, I'm real conscious of who's there. And if I don't know you, I'm probably going to come up and ask you who you are because I'm funny about who's around them.
Right.
But because they're all my kids.
Hmm.
But you would need to contact me if it's just you as an individual and you want to coach or just be there to volunteer more than just one time. I will ask you to fill out a volunteer packet. It's just so that we can ensure it's for everybody's safety.
Hmm.
But we have groups that'll come and volunteer at a lot of the things that we have, and they don't have to fill out the packets, but usually I know who the group is and what they're about. I just don't let anybody come. That
Right.
sounds right.
Yeah,
Hmm. Exactly.
that does. Yeah, because you never know.
No, and
No,
I'm a
you
little
really never.
protective.
Exactly. We all
I,
have to be
I,
in the stand.
I
Yes.
I've known June for a little bit. She's real protective.
Yes. Not in a bad
All
way.
right.
No.
Uh, we've all got to have that mama bear or papa bear attitude in us, you know?
Yes, we do.
Both her and her husband are like that.
Oh,
And my
awesome.
husband's out at almost every game helping. He takes pictures and plays with the players. So he's always, everybody knows Mr. Pete too.
Awesome.
I was about to ask if he was at like any of the stuff.
Anytime he's home, he is. He works for CSX driving the train, so he's gone a lot. But
Hmm.
Hmm.
anytime he's home, he is. Like tonight, he'll get off around 6, and we have games at 5:45 and 6:30. So he'll come straight from work to the field and
Oh
help play the last
wow.
game. Yeah,
Wow.
Pretty dedicated, eh?
yeah, we both are. We just love it. They say if you love what you do, you don't work a day, and I totally agree with that.
Exactly. You and me both.
Exactly. Um,
Wow.
that was actually all the questions.
Yeah,
We
I only
went
had
through.
11 on my question without telling me. Literally only had 11 on my thing. Unless you sent me an old list.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Because from when I was counting, it sounded like 12, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I thought we had more.
She was adding things. It's okay.
I was apparently adding things in my head, and then
I will say too, I don't want anybody to not participate because they can't pay for it. We have scholarships, and I raise the money so that I want everybody to be able to play and not have to pay. I feel like they
Right.
have enough on their plate; they should not have to pay to play,
right.
and
Exactly.
that's for everything we offer. And you do not, some people have asked too, do you have to be a member of the YMCA to do anything with the Field of Dreams? And you don't.
Okay. Also good
Well,
to know.
looks like I'm planning a trip to Prattville, Alabama.
Come on, we'd love to have you.
I'm
You
only a
were
couple
planning
hours away.
Alabama
Oh,
anyway.
where are you?
I'm in Navarre,
He's like,
Florida. I'm right there on the Florida-Alabama line.
Okay, my son-in-law and daughter-in-law live in Navarre.
Really?
Yeah, we
That's
go down there
awesome.
all the time. Yeah,
Oh,
they're moving
man.
September. They are stationed to Japan, so we won't be coming to Navarre
Oh,
after
oh,
September. I know.
well, dang. Well, yeah, I've
talk
lived
about
here all
a
my
long way
life,
away.
and it's one of the quaintest little towns you could ever get, except the dang neighborhood I live in.
Uh-oh.
Long story about that. But, right then. Anyway, what do we got, Sarah?
I had a question in my head. So you said that for sports clinic, you're doing a new sport every month?
Every other month.
Every other month. Okay.
Every other month, yeah. I do it every other month because I have so many other programs and things going on.
Right.
But I do, it's 2 Friday nights every other month. And I hope
Gotcha.
to add more things. I'm hoping that next school year we'll be able to get back in with New Hope with your mom because
Hmm.
I was taking the Y van and going and picking kids up at New Hope, bringing them to the Y, and then doing kind of like a PE with them because they don't have the facility for that right now. And then I would
Okay.
take them back to the school. So hopefully we'll be able to do more of that. And we have the Smith Center that comes and plays basketball once a week, and then they go to the field and play, and I'm with them twice a week doing that.
Gotcha. You don't have anything on your plate at all.
No, that's just a little bit of it.
Little overload, aren't we? But
Nah. Yes,
it's a good
very
overload.
good. Yes.
I know, but here's the thing. Jen will keep adding to that plate.
I will. I will.
Kind of sounds like my workload. I'm an
She
author. I'm
never
getting
stops.
published out. I've got my podcast that I'm doing, and I've got like several, like 27 different other projects that I'm doing, plus working with
Hmm.
Sarah. So it's like,
Hmm.
you know, I can barely keep a
Gotta
straight
keep
face, nor
busy.
keep. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta keep busy.
I have a
Well, and I feel
nephew
like
I
too,
take
there's
care of.
nothing. Do what?
I said I have a nephew I take care of.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
4 grandkids and one graduating high school, a son graduating high school next month. So throw that in
Oh
there
man.
too.
Oh, don't start
But
with me.
yeah, I don't know. I
What were
was
you
going to
saying?
say something. I don't remember now.
It started
Shoot.
with "There's nothing." If that helps.
Oh, right around here, there's nothing in the Tri County area for these kids or the
Mm,
adults. So I want to give them as many opportunities as I can. And a lot
right.
of people ask me why I do it because I do not have a special needs child. There's no one in my family that is. But I just
Hmm.
love it. I mean, it's so rewarding working with
Mhm.
everyone. They're so appreciative. And
Hmm.
I mean, it's my job to give them stuff to do. So I love doing it, and I want to offer as much as we can. So if anybody out there has any ideas that I'm not doing, and I mean, throw them at me. I'm open to suggestions.
John's already thinking. I wrote it
Special
down so that
education. This is the special education training in my brain pulling out. I don't know why, but I've been out of high school for 8 years, so it's kind of like it's in the back of my mind. I'm trying to push it out. It's just not coming out. I'll probably have some more ideas. I'll probably send Sarah a message at like 2 in the morning, say, "Send this to June now."
Yeah.
Nope. She might be awake, but no.
Hopefully not.
Well, if I message you at 2 o'clock in the morning with a list that's like as long as your arm, just go with it.
Just send it on.
Or block me.
Or block you.
Yeah. Be like the other people that send messages at 2 o'clock in the morning. Get off my Facebook! What do you want? I can't sleep. Block.
I just turn my phone on silent at night.
Yeah. I mute my messages.
Well,
Let's see. I really don't have anything else.
I don't have anything like at all. I feel like I'm unprepared, but I am prepared.
Y'all were prepared. I know it's a lot, and a lot of people don't have a clue what I do. And then I start talking, and then they're just like, "Oh, wow, okay."
You do a lot more than.
Yeah,
Yes.
I blanked out. I blanked out about this interview. She sent me this about a week ago, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be busy or not. Just thank God you didn't schedule this for tomorrow. I wouldn't be available.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
thank y'all for doing it today.
You're very welcome.
I hope it helps get the word out.
It
Oh,
should,
it does.
There's a bunch of people that see these interviews.
Good.
And I shared it to my Facebook. So.
Awesome. I'll have to share it on mine.
Let me see if I got it on mine. Well, I should have it on mine since you shared it from the page. Let me. What in the world? Williams. I don't want that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sure. Fine. Sure. Bam. Done.
You shared? Okay.
Yeah, I shared. I just now did. I don't know why I'm waiting till the end of the interview to share it, but I did. I didn't want a guy just sitting on his iPad. 1 second. Yeah.
It happens.
I just didn't want that.
Any final words, June?
I can't think of anything. Just anybody out there, just share so that I want to get the camp filled up for the summer because it's a great need. I know a lot of kids need it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. All right. I think that's it for me.
Yeah. I think that was it. I was writing something down. Sorry.
That's fine.
You are good.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Glad for being able to be on. All right.
I'm glad I actually got to.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all later.
Oh,
Thank you. Bye.
Guys.